You might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching DaveTV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. How it is.
Can you believe that we are like each other? Part of something that we can't yet discover. Where are you going? What you trying to say? You came alive and you blew away. Equal day in which I tried with that project and with that light. I bet you would link Jesus Sue if you ever found out he wasn't white. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. And you never know what you got till it's gone. Never know till it's gone.
Watch it on the DaveTV. I watch it on the DaveTV.
Drive through a midnight field, I know my fate's been sealed. Last thing I'll see is his face as I waste away. He says I'm not the first and I'm not the last, as my crimson spills out on the grass. Sense of hatred, dead light, my whooping up, found a place someday. I'm gonna fucking snap. My videos you talk. All you beautiful losers, all you mushroom dreamers, you are the friend, you are the heart, you are the muse.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck you. Why do I do that?
Why do you?
I don't know.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live right now from Madison Square Garden Amphitheater on the right-hand side. This is us right before sound check, and all those people are loving us right now live.
Oh, you know they are. So welcome to DaveTV. If you have something you want to see, we are on not the DaveTV, because I don't know if I can do that. I'll figure that out. That'd be good to do this on the DaveTV channel instead of my personal Facebook, wouldn't it?
I think everybody follows your personal channel or your personal page a little bit more than what DaveTV was.
That's why I should probably put it on the other one so they'll follow that one.
Oh, there you go. Ha!
But anyhow, thanks for tuning in no matter how you're watching. This is a Texas music show, and I love that Daniel asked for Ride the Lightning right away so I can go back 25 years and remind you this is a Texas music show.
That's funny.
Feels good.
Because you just put up a clip. Dave's been going
John's
back and
clip.
pulling up a bunch of older stuff, all different clips from some of his older shows. And there's a guy who, there's a whole 2 or 3 minute piece where the guy's asking Dave for something other than a Texas clip. And Dave's asking him, and he had the little frame up, live call in. and he was directing them all. And over here on the side it said, "All Texas Music." So Dave was like, "Okay, no,
Right there on the
above
screen.
that, just to the left, okay, right there." And he says, "All Texas Music." And then Dave stopped and just smiled at him, and he goes, "Oh," it's like a light bulb went, bing.
What does it say?
Yeah,
And he
but
read
this is
it.
way cool, man. Thank you very, very much for watching. We are live, and this is our second show of a brand new season. Different look. We go out and film bands, and every once in a while we'll bring bands in here to play live. But we're very excited to take some FaceTime and be able to talk about you, maybe even talk about your band, talk about some shows. Dave's live right here on the the face
Facebook
space.
and-
Yeah. So you can talk to us a little bit, talk to him about maybe some Texas stuff that you'd like to see.
He says retarded elf now.
Well, that would be smoking. Speaking of retarded elf, I want to thank Scorpio Rising for playing last night. It was
And
great.
I'll bring you some Scorpio Rising, which is a good chunk of retarded elf. That's their new project. I'll play that.
That's cool. That's great.
But yeah,
Way to go.
last night.
So
yeah.
anyway, they killed it. You know, I'm a big fan of Armando. He's like an honorary member of my band, Drama, and so it's just good to see him. I've always been a fan, and how can you not say that Wonder Bread and Madame Scorpio are not family to us?
Oh, big time.
You know,
Big time, man.
And she used to come and carry. You should have seen her. She used to carry these big jam box.
We've made our camera smaller now so she doesn't come around.
Is that what it is? It's not in a. I mean, Dave and I are literally filming 4K digital on little things that we hold on sticks. You know? It's crazy.
Hi, Ms. Runkle. I see you out there.
That's cool.
Lots of good people, so thank you for doing the Facebook chat and or the live stream. Share it if you can. We'd love to get all you people out here watching. We are going to play some Scorpio Rising coming up next with a wonderful dedication of an old Dix song. If you're an Austinite, you probably like the Dix.
I love Dix.
Yeah, this particular performance of it was dedicated to Rebecca Beal, who had just passed. So, man, this is a great place. Enjoy it while you're here, and make a difference while you're here. Try to do something positive.
And that I was about to say, and you just said that last word. There's a lot of shit that we could all be negative about, and that just does nothing but bring us down. Find the positive in the music, because that's really what it's about, man. It's about music. It's about us trying to bring you some of the stuff that you would never, ever see because you're not awake at that hour. And if you are, maybe we can turn you on to some bands that you want to go and see, you know? So thank you very, very much for watching. We said last week that we weren't going to talk so much.
I just want to say one thing before I go to her clip. I saw my buddy Bobby. You're talking about how long and all this. Bobby, I go way back to the 80s with my buddy Bobby, and his brother Victor was the drummer of Mud Pie.
I remember Mud Pie.
And I pulled out some cassettes that I had. They did out at, I think it was Ardent Studios in Memphis, that are blazing, amazing, great recordings of their band. And they self-nominated me as a manager, and I still have some of those business cards. But that was my first like Austin music experience in the mid 80s, and from then on I was hooked.
I remember, didn't they used to have like this red sticker, or they used to stamp
The Mud Pie logo, and then there was the Texas Tool.
Oh, I don't remember that one as much as I
Oh, my
remember
baby
the-
loves her Texas Tool.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, so Scorpio Rising, love song by the Dicks, right here on Dave TV. We love you.
She passed away in Little Rock in her home. She was Davy Jones's fiance. Y'all know Davy Jones? Yeah. So they're both hand in hand right now, hopefully hugging each other somewhere out there, wherever we fucking go, you guys. Yeah, they're here. I feel your hand touching mine. I want you near me all the time. I know you love me tonight, but baby, I love you. I love you. Yeah. Here we go.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
was good.
love song, the Dicks
Yeah, The
classic,
Dicks.
man, by Scorpio Rising. That's
Well,
beautiful.
wasn't that from a compilation of a bunch of different bands playing Dick songs?
Absolutely.
That's
Yep,
cool.
that was a great compilation that they had, and what can you say about the Dicks? What can you say about all the people that went into the work on that compilation? It's amazing. The Dicks from Texas is how you find that.
And so, is there a reason why they put Dicks from Texas? Was there another band, Dicks, like there were two Slayers at one time?
Gary.
So there you go. Let us know. So man, that's cool. Speaking of the two bands, there was two Slayers at one time.
Oh, dude, I remember when Slayer versus Slayer was scheduled in Texas. I gotta think back because I didn't go. I thought they had a Ritz date that never happened, and they did a San Antonio one or something, but I'm sure my homies will set me straight on that one.
It was LA Slayer, which is a Slayer that is touring right now.
Everyone
and then
knows.
there was SA Slayer from San Antonio, Texas. And if I'm not mistaken, that has
Art.
some of those cats that hang around the Riot camp in the Watch.
Well, they have that new project out too, bro. You know, with all those cats. Have you heard it with the guy from Hellstar and Jason
Riviera?
and the Slayer guys? Yeah.
Wow, I haven't heard that yet.
You haven't heard it? Oh, let me
but
pull
I've got
that
some
up.
friends that say that Mr. Riviera can still hit all
Oh
those
yeah,
high notes.
man, no doubt, no doubt.
And you know who's putting out, and it kills me that his name slips my mind because I know him, Mike Solis.
He's in that.
But he had some Slayer versus Slayer shirts.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Do you really?
Yeah, I
That's
think he
awesome.
might have some still too. You know.
Yeah, so I think he put some out in black.
Yeah.
So that's how long ago Dave and I go in this music scene, is at two different Slayers, you know? We were also talking about, anyway, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
This is Dave TV.
It is.
We are a live Texas music program. Dave and I were laughing earlier that we are going out and filming a lot of bands that weren't even born when we first started doing this shit, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's just, isn't it kind of frightening how the younger generation swings, maybe, you know?
It's funny you say that. The first thing I think about is what we were just looking at with the David Lee Roth cats getting together and jamming with Jeff Scott Soto, and all the hubbub about Michael Anthony trying to play with Van Halen again.
Oh, man, I'm a first day ticket buyer. I mean, I would do it just for that. And then, you know, if Mikey's in it, that means Hagar's in it. Or do you think Mikey's going to go out with
I would love that. Like, wouldn't they be stupid if they did pull him and not pull Sammy too to do some tunes? Wouldn't it just be like the full package would be the only way to go with that?
Well, there's only one way that's going to happen, and I know that's not Texas music. We're just Van Halen fans. And it's funny because not that I don't like the original Van Halen, you know, they've got some new remastered stuff. It's just off the chains. Man, I'm a big fan of how classy Hagar is.
Yeah, dude, no doubt.
You know?
I mean, but they've got all their drama, you know, of course, to worry about.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that even matters on the road anymore with those cats as old as they are.
No,
Just
man,
kinda,
they all got their own buses. They stay in different hotels, and you know, as long as the money is directly deposited into their bank accounts, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they need it anymore. Maybe for taxes.
You know, I know David Lee Roth's always been about having fun because he's been a paramedic. He's dropped out of everything, you know, and just rode his bicycle around places he needed to see, gone to foreign countries. Eddie disappears for years. We don't know what he's doing. And you never hear from Alex.
He got new teeth.
That's awesome. Tongue? Because I know some of it got taken
Not on-
out by the
not on
cancer,
the first
brother.
date.
Yeah, right. So we hope you enjoy. Look, it's Hammer out there. What the hell is really going
No
on?
way.
Yes, sir.
Jackie Powell.
Jackie, pow.
He was, you know, I love my band so much, and Jackie and I have been brothers. It's funny because it's one of those things that He's not an original member, but God dog it, he's been in the band longer than the original times 10.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Just it's a great.
Pulling the weight today is what's going on.
And he comes out and supports, and that's what's great about the guys, my friends. We all go out and support.
Yeah.
Speaking of supporting, man, what's the last show that you went and saw? Dave is on Face Space. Any great music that you went and saw this week?
Share it with us. We'll play a clip from it or something, man.
I want to apologize to Dave right now. Last week I was down with the ick. It's going around. Wash your hands, cover your face, do whatever it takes.
Wipe your butt.
Brush your teeth.
CapZeyeZ.
Yeah, God. Wouldn't that be great if they came out and did a thing?
He's going to tell you to shut the fuck up.
I understand that. But what I'm
Love you, Mike.
Yeah, it would be good.
Oh, no, it'd be insane, but I'm tired of bugging him.
He's playing clips or taking pictures with him and his drum set.
I know.
So and it's like, as a fan of those brothers,
Yep.
Not only did I dig their music, and I dig what they stand for, but they're cool cats. Very little drama following those fuckers around, man.
It was the real deal, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing else but rock and
but the
roll,
real deal.
man, and
So
drinking
it's
some beer.
Yeah, it's exciting to see him,
Yeah.
sitting with his drum set.
Hell yeah, I was very excited to see that. So,
Yeah.
this is what I was talking about. Texas Metal Outlaws, their video, Echoes of Memory, and I know Robert Williams, badass metal dude here in town, helped to make a lot of these things happen for these cats. This came out right before Halloween last year, Heaven and Hell Records, and if you haven't seen this,
Isn't that Stuart that put this together?
Stewart's in there, absolutely. Robert Williams and him, the Igniter homies. Yeah. So we'll do some metal here, huh? Metal for your head.
Texas Metal Outlaws. gentlemen, we have flown halfway across the world, and now we are live from Wembley Stadium in London right now.
That's it.
For the sound check of my band, Nathan.
With a Y?
With the Y. Anyway, this was, we're live now, and the fans, and we wanted to let you know. Dave TV. See.
I don't know.
That's what it
For
sounds like
15 minutes, let's do it.
20,000 people sound like when they scream your name. It sounds like this.
Well, they said they talked about local music, but I don't know who those guys are. They're not really.
Oh, I know. Well, Wembley Stadium is where we're from live right now.
Oh.
And we are Dave TV right now.
Is that on Lamar?
On South Lamar.
Oh, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. This is my boss, the man who makes it all happen. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. I've been his trusty little bigger sidekick for a long time, man.
I thought you were going to say little bitch.
We love bringing you music. We love that band. We go back so long. We've got a big family of people who are keeping it positive and keeping this whole music scene alive. And that's what we want to share with you. And we hope that you share that with us, you know. And it's just so exciting. The new season, what you've done, you know.
I was still figuring it out, but yeah.
Still pulling hair out.
Absolutely.
You know.
Not many left, but we're going to get there.
But hey, last week it was literally a minute and a half before we went on live.
It really was.
This time it was almost 28
25.
minutes,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and then we figured it out. So next time it'll be an hour, and the next time it'll be nothing. So still working out the kinks.
I would have loved to have more kinks worked out because my son played burn band at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I didn't feel comfortable. I wouldn't have made it. So
We would have started at 2:30, except, you know.
band dropped.
That should be a name of a band.
Yeah, right.
You know, band
Like
drop.
TBA, band dropped, and
Yeah.
BYOB showing live.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. There was a band called Freebleeder for a while.
Hey man, my band DIY once on the bill. What do you think?
No.
So lots of great shows going on. I know Some Kind of Nightmare's coming back through town, so that's exciting. My boy has some killer lineups, 2 weeks of birthday shows that he's doing.
He's having 2 birthdays?
2 birthday shows, The Mist and Kick Butt. He knows what's up.
You know, and what's cool as all that is, he's a little boy. I mean, I remember we were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was a little dude, you know? He wasn't little dude because he wasn't little dude, you know, but...
He's smaller today than he was when he was born.
No, fucking, that's the truth, man. It's like
Lord.
Dave Jr.
That's funny.
You know?
Oh, but hey, man, this is a unique opportunity for you guys, and I know Sunday's kind of a tough call, but if you catch a rerun of this, check this out. Think about the logic here, right? So this is originally a live TV program. We are on Sunday afternoons, Texas time, 5 p.m. to 6:30 on Channel 16 locally, and it webcasts everywhere at live.davetv.org. So think about this. I mean, there's a million reasons I could try to convince you to watch the show, and you know, whatever. Pick any many reasons I could capitalize on, whether they're just for you to see my art, my friend's art, or a lot of different things.
In fact,
my
you work
son,
so fucking hard at it.
all of that. There's a Chronicle poll, all of that. But here is something thought unique. So we are live. We are on Facebook doing a chat. We are reachable live. So if you're in a band and you have a video, you can request yourself and it'll probably get on.
Dave's not going to do it for you.
So we were just talking about that metal deal, and I didn't plan on playing that, but there it is. And that's how we work here, man. I do have some clips I'm planning on playing, but if you're in a band, we'll probably play your clip.
Or maybe even send it to you. What's a good way?
Well, yeah, but I mean, give me a YouTube link. That's all we're really doing here. And you could, if you have a 1080p or 4K video, you want to email
YouTube,
me
yeah.
and let me know. Absolutely.
Now, Dave Fest happened not too long ago, and want you to know that the way that we are able to play videos now is directly because of what you contributed at Dave Fest, and we want to thank you all. We're still finding new ways to make all of that work, but then keep it for the whole year instead of like blowing your load all at once and just going crazy. But Dave has gone Apple, and he's got the ability now to play whatever video he wants. I remember he used to carry 2 boxes of 3/4 or that big fat tape.
And also I would do it in a wheelchair because I didn't have any other way to do it. So I was loading all my stuff through a wheelchair and rolling it down the hall in here. It was crazy.
It was crazy. You know, but now he's able to download and do all that work at home instead of doing it here, and actually load it up, and it's just so great. So thank you very, very much. This is definitely a do-it-yourself, but we couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for all the people that do believe in this and have worked, because the show today is a direct, how we want to say this? Results, thank you very much, of you helping help us create and do all this stuff. Right now what Dave is doing is...
I'm checking out some stuff I want to play.
Sorry, guys. Man. And so... the first show we talked about, talked a lot, but it's kind of hard because there's so much music that we want to get out, and shit, we may even play you.
Yep. Jack Richmond's out there, a dude I just caught at the barn of all places. I'd never been to the barn down on Slaughter, right? Isn't it? Or Manchac, or what is it? It's south, near my home. And I pulled up to the barn because it says the barn, and then I realized in the cold the venue was over there. So if you ever go, it's not the actual barn, it's over there. And
okay, cool. I know, I haven't been there either.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's got some great tunes. Another good dude, Chris Foster.
Yes.
And I know he's tuned in a couple weeks in a row, God bless you. And you know, our show is about an hour and a half long, and I know after even 3 minutes of us, minutes seem like minutes. So, Freebleeder, you guys. Freebleeder, you guys. Man, that was cool, huh? That's awesome, man. Hey, big shout out to Brian who runs this place. I'm not going to say anything else. That's his new title. He runs this place.
No, that's all. Making sure we get what we need, and that's awesome.
He's smarter than Nathan and I put together, but that's not a big deal.
That's not hard. I don't think.
No, I'm trying to say something better than that.
Right. So the thing is that if you're watching us live, you know that there was like technical talk about all the things that we need to do, and then all of a sudden the song was over and it was straight in cheese mode. Boom.
I know, right? We turned it on.
We're DaveTV. What's going on? We are a Texas music program, and it started off as CapZeyeZ, and it went, then the national show was Raw Time, and then he did some karaoke things, and a lot of different ideas that's come out of this man's brain. But he came about 19 years ago and asked if he wanted to start doing it again, and said, sure, man, let's just knock this out. I want to thank all of the crew, all of the directors that have come through and helped us out, everybody who's rolled a cable or unplugged something or unplugged something, get it.
And then plugged something else in this place. Yeah.
And anybody who had anything to do with it to get the show to where it is today, man, we want to thank you and take this opportunity to say that this show would not be where it is today without you and your help.
120%.
So thank you very, very much. This is Dave. I'm his trusty little bigger sidekick. Nathan, I was going to say nasty Nathan, but what a cheesy.
This is what he's talking about right there.
There. Oh, I like it.
It's kind of cool, but I see what he's talking about now.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to drop that key light and see if that helps.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not talking about the show on TV.
Well, and what's cool right now is we have really, this is like a work in progress, man. You're watching the second show of a new season. We used to have live bands, but we weren't able to talk about you guys the way, and laugh at your last production. But this really gives us a way to communicate the way that we used to, and take the time when we had 4 hours live. We were able to bring in a live band for an hour, take phone calls, and then all the idiots would come and their friends would call, and it was just a way cool thing. So I dig the fact that we get a chance to throw some knowledge to the people who are new to the scene, the people who don't think that there's a scene, because we're going to show it to you right now. This is what's going on now. We're able to film Saturday night, Friday night, and bring it to you live. You can check.
I usually even have a clip the next day when we do it.
Right.
So.
And you know what's strange is when we go out, you never really know what you're going to get. Sometimes I call them ghosts in the machine. Sometimes everything will be working great and it's time to roll and go film, and all of a sudden the camera drops or the color's weird.
I just call them blessed lessons.
That's not what you call them when we're live, brother.
Yep. Hey, Burton, konnichiwa. I see you out there. So we're going to take 1 minute. He was talking about the old days. In case you missed it, I'm going to show you like 1 minute of that. So we'll be right back.
All right, cool.
About 90 minutes long.
Is it about sucking dick?
Yeah, see, sucking dick right there. See?
Could I shine your head for a nickel?
Dude, you have gotten me the rate that I need. I think I'll take you up on that.
You work at the Outlaws garden, don't you?
No, you keep getting that wrong, bro. Ain't me.
I seen you there, though.
I eat there once in a while, but dude, last 3 times I went, I left angry because
Can't
they
hide
suck.
from nobody.
Huh?
Don't hide your feelings.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm here to help you.
What do you want? Pull my finger.
Why don't you come and smell my hairy ass?
Are you funny yet? Let me know.
What?
I'm waiting for you to be funny.
I am funny.
Take a vote. Raise your hands, everybody. Yeah, you don't see one, do you?
No.
Like that. That's kind of what we used to do, man. And I appreciate y'all tuning in to see what we do today. We do have a clip coming up, if you'll stay tuned, from Jack Charles, MPIC question. So that's one of our live requests from you. They're sitting there watching the show. So stay tuned for that. Tell all your friends. And thank you, Burton. I don't know much else, but I try to nail the konnichiwas where I can and when I can, which is really rare.
What language is that?
Well, he probably could fine tune it, but it's essentially Japanese.
That's cool.
Thank you.
I know y'all and some cuss words in Spanish.
Yeah, cooking Spanish. I know you have to know cooking Spanish. Matt can teach you some cooking Spanish. I'm sure he's furious with the language.
This is all right, and this is because it's from Texas, and I've worked in restaurants here, but it's "Andale, goddammit."
There it is. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's as much restaurant Spanish as you need to know.
That's
as
so funny.
motherfucking "andale, goddammit."
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody understands that.
Jeff.
Ah!
Why is everybody calling me Jeff? But anywho, man, I want to thank Dave for coming out last night and filming. Very rarely does he work that hard and it not be presentable. But thank you for coming out, dude. I
Had a
know
good
that
time.
you worked all day, and I know that you were tired as fuck, and I saw that you stayed late, even checked out, what did he call it? Freebleeder? Is that what he called it?
Freebleeder, yeah.
So the first band called the last band another band's name, and then when he tried to correct himself, it sucked. It was worse. You might as well just left it alone and said.
They both have nothing. Like, I thought there was a similar name, and then no. It's 2 syllables. They both have 2 syllables.
Man, that's what it was, you know. And got a chance to see a smoking set from Dater last night. I want to thank them for being on the bill, and it's just way fucking cool to hear harmonies being a part of some of the music that's out nowadays. Usually you hear a lot of barking and a lot of different things, but those guys not only can play their instruments well, and the songs that they write incorporate all of those harmony vocals. And it's not one lead singer. They've got one, the drummer sings, bass player sings. It's just a way great band that just came out with a brand new record. Was it still brand new?
No, but it's a great new record. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Dater. I highly recommend Dater for sure.
yeah, it was.
But it's good
cool.
to see you guys get out and jam. Hearing Tom play some of those old songs for me made them new again. There were some parts in there that I'm kind of even heard in my head for a while. I was like, I don't know where that makes sense, and then there it was. So.
Well, what's cool is last night my band. I have 2 bands. I have my metal band, which has been a classic staple in this town since 1987, and then my working band is Stupid Drama, and we debuted Tom Coyne last night, and like you said, how do you say new life? Not that I don't want to discourage anything that anybody else has ever done to that.
Why go backwards?
To the music, right?
Why go backwards?
But what Tom brought and what Swami's laying down, David Swanson, new life. How do you say exciting? They all 3 of us sing. It just. Again, it's a work in progress. Yeah, inspiring. Yeah. And it's a work in progress also. Sure. But way great to see him getting off. Scorpio Rising.
They bring it. It's like just boom, boom, heart attack, yo.
You know, you better ask somebody.
Yeah.
So just way cool.
And he broke a bass string and still killed it.
You know,
pop that sucker in. Went forward.
Watching Mondo.
Died freestyle.
And did you freestyle in it? I mean, come on.
Come on,
you know,
man.
whenever
That was awesome.
you're there and you like a break a string and you get to see some things that don't normally happen because it's your show's got to be regimented. These are the songs that we're going to play.
They're timed.
You can deviate or whatever, but
like when you have 30 minutes
right.
and you plan to play 8 songs.
I don't know what he's talking about. So it's just cool to see her freestyling and just killing it because the show did not stop when he broke a string. You know, she totally just.
What's 8 divided by 30? 30 divided by 8. So this band I went to see at the barn. Jack, I love you, brother. Let's check it out. We'll be back.
Is that my enemy's coffin passing by my door? Is that yet another I told you so? Did the early bird catch the worm? Did your guardian angel keep you from harm? Is that spilled milk on the floor? Y sin embargo se mueven. Am I the only one who questions? Are those the sparks of history's friction? Did you conquer freedom with addiction? Is that blood on your badge of honor? Did you come and become a goner? Was it true or was it fiction? Y sin embargo se mueven. Run, 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 I'm catching up. Run, 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 I'm catching up. Oh, oh. Am I the only one who questions? I question your intention. Is that a snake hiding in the grass? Is that a stick placed in your ass? Was the sheep wearing wolf skin? Did the doorman not let you in? Why you got a problem with all I ask? Y sin embargo se mueven. Run, 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 I'm catching up. Run, 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 I'm catching up. Oh, oh, am I the only one who questions? I question your intention. I question your intention.
Awesome, man. That was a good track by Jack Charles, man.
We made it all the way back from London and on South Lamar, and we're back here now.
On the air.
Well, we're in East Austin, Texas, at the Access Television Studios, who this room has been a big part of my life for a very, very long time. And when we get in here, it is literally just an empty room with cameras rolled over in the corner. And Dave got here early, rolled stuff out, I plugged in a couple of microphones. Then Patrick and John come in, and boom, we make TV.
Here we are, man. Yeah.
So thank you for watching. We are on the air right now.
And it is live Sundays. It's 5 p.m. to 6:30 on Texas time, whatever that is. I guess I put up like the national, the 2400 hour time.
What do they call that? Central Market.
Because I always get tired with with Central Market time. Is it Wheatsville Co-op time? Is it Whole Foods time? I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Those things are a thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to just go to Kroger's. Remember Kroger's?
Alpha, Beta, Skaggs.
Skaggs. That's funny.
Higgly Wiggly.
Handy. Was it Handy Andy?
Hey, listen to the old guys on TV.
Handy Dandy?
Look, they have their own TV show and they wear their own shirts.
Dude, we ought to trade shirts one day.
I know, right? Let's put mine on your arm.
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah, you don't use your mic, you goofy.
I paid, that wasn't me. Paid a lot of money for you to edit that out.
Hey, Sue Cole is watching. That's
cool.
an honor, man.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
this is a show called DaveTV. We are a Texas music program. You might have seen us when we were smaller, more hair.
I don't know that I was smaller.
Younger, no.
Thank you, but
No, you weren't. Were you? As a matter of fact, I wanted to say I got Dave a size medium work shirt last night, and he was sporting that mother. His guns were popping, and when he was holding up that, he almost looked as sexy as the Statue of Liberty. You look good, bro.
okay, thank you. I'll take it.
Nah, dude, you look great, man. I know the hard work that you and your son have been putting in. And
He's an inspiration, dude, on so many levels. And both my boys, man, I got them in my house. I'm lucky. That shit makes me live right. Almost.
Well, what's cool is I got a hold of Will and said, dude, I've lost so much weight now that stuff is folding on each other. He said, what do you do? He says, well, what are you doing? I don't know if I want to go work out with him because I'll feel silly with watching him. You know,
he's good. He's a mentor type for sure. He wants to bring people in, and when you get someone with you, it helps you. So I encourage it. I didn't, but yeah.
Right. I go to 24-hour and I swim. But anyway, this isn't about that.
But it's about healthy and positive lifestyles as much as we can. And I know it's rough, man. We ain't lying to you. We're gonna be real.
Amen. Right.
Yeah.
Well, also, it's live.
Yeah.
So usually stuff pops out.
Right. Can't edit that out.
No, well you can.
Yeah.
But
well, not like it used to be.
Right.
We might have a couple people watching now.
So this is a Texas music program. We come out and we talk about stuff that we went and saw, or usually we go out and film. I was sick. Dave was going to go film the show last night. Ghost in the Machine just really.
I did film it, but it's not representative of the bands of the club, and I'm not going to put that out. So.
You never have been, because like you said earlier, you are that anal. I choose to say you are that strong about it. But we've had this conversation before. Not everybody can hold your vision in their heads the way that you have your vision in your head.
Yeah, it's about passion, man, is all it is. Natalie, I see you. What's up? Natalie Yanni, bringing in the Dong of America in Florida watching. I love it.
In Florida?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
awesome.
So thank you guys for tuning in wherever you are. And share it on Facebook if you can. Tell a friend, whatever you can to Dave TV. When we are live on Sundays, it is live.davetv.org. And then you can also watch reruns on my YouTube. I have at davetv.org, across the top, all of the links to my various pages and everything. And God, what else could I tell you about how to see us, man, and how to share this with people? Because that's what's going to get all of this stuff to the next level and get these bands promoted and seen and crowds in the clubs.
How many people do you have on your YouTube channel right now?
I haven't looked recently, but as far as subscribers, I need more. But I'm about 4,000, I think, last time I checked, and like 8 million views or some crazy shit. It's great.
That's smoking. All right.
Just so I've said it, I know you can see it, but youtube.com/rawtime, RAWTIME, the old show. Can't change it. Why change it? Pretty easy to remember, youtube.com/RAWTIME. So that's directly to the YouTube. Again, though, at davetv.org, all of this stuff is at the top. So
you can catch some stuff that you're probably embarrassed about. I know Dave was sending me some footage, some old stuff from Longhorn Lodge in the year 2000 when everything was supposed to die and crash and the computers were going to take over the world, or whatever all that was about. But man, there's some things that I should not sing.
That's funny. Well, you only have one time to find out whether you should or shouldn't.
Right. I really thought singing Legs Diamond Woman and hitting those high notes was a good idea at the time. But Dave quickly showed me that sometimes you should hit the lower register.
So let's go ahead and play your band.
My band?
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking crappy vocals, fuck Dave.
You nearly pass out in this one.
Dude, that note is so long, man.
That's not what she said. It could be an illusion.
One of our best friends, Ann. I know she's watching over us tonight. God bless you. God bless every one of you for being here. Thank you.
for your ladies.
I think that was pretty tight myself.
That was a lot of fun,
one
man.
Of the old classic in and out tracks, right?
Yeah. You know, I want to take this opportunity because I've got the camera right now, but to be blessed with such a family of musicians that are still playing and people that came and did it before, brothers. To say that they're not family would be an understatement, or that whatever I'm trying to say, just
got you to where you are today. It seems like.
But the cats that are still jamming, the Hammer, you know, he's the cool fucking suave one, jamming with everybody. Danny over there just fucking nailing it. The more and more I hear him play, the more and more he reminds me of kind of like a Kirk Hammett type of guy. Jody, who's been my partner in this from the very, very first lick that was ever recorded. Still, the hard part was watching him kind of question whether or not he was relevant today in drumming. But then we took all that stuff to Tim Guerin, and all of a sudden you could hear the little bitty things that he was doing. And then all of a sudden, Jody's eyeballs got big and said, "That's what I've been doing." Like, all of a sudden, you could hear it. Mm-hmm. So the things that he didn't think were relevant are relevant because he was really doing those things that he was wanting to have come out. And now you can hear them.
Absolutely.
And so we are so excited to come out with some new recordings of some stuff. We had some old album, one of our best sellers called In and Out, that we took taking some clips off of that and bringing them up to date. And then we've got some clips off some other stuff that we recorded and never did anything with. So we've got a whole catalog we are so excited to bring to you, man.
I'm excited as a Dancyr fan, dude. No doubt. I'm a Dancyr fan excited. I want to hear these. I like those Dancyr mid and late zone tunes that are getting a new look. That's some great
How do you say, and I'm sure that you as a musician out there, and if you've been playing some of your songs for a while, how do you say that the older recordings or the way that you played them was wrong?
You don't.
But you're
This is how you play today.
But you're absolutely correct. We were on drugs.
So?
And it was an okay representation. Okay, that's my point. It was an okay representation of that. But now to have the right mind and going at this the right way, and having the studio that we can record ourselves. It's so easy to make records now.
Look at that, Crow.
Wow. Speaking of badasses, you know, but what's up, Crow? But it's way cool to hear your music kind of revamped and then without all that extra noise.
Cool.
You know,
excited.
So that's enough about me. How about you?
Yeah. I did all right. I could use a great job if anyone's hiring full time. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
So
benefits and all that.
Benefits and all that. A real job. I'm working hard.
Well, here's
for nothing.
Once one of these bands blow up, bro, you'll be in charge of the guys and screaming at them with the big
it's gonna
video
be
screens.
Burn band.
Yeah, it's gonna burn. Band.
It's gonna do it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they just got asked to do Pecan Street Festival.
They did. Shh. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and play a clip. Then let's go ahead and we'll get back. Let's see.
This is a brand new one. It's called Clergyman.
You're watching Dave TV. That was Burn Band. Look at that. I done jacked everything up over here. So you want to talk to them while I do this?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're not on camera anymore. So we did some flipping and some moving and some stuff. Like I said, this is a work in progress. This is a show called Dave TV. That was Burn Band. What's way cool is I've seen that band from the first incarnation where they didn't even have a bass player. And what those two young men have done, going from punk, and I don't mean to be a joke band, but they were wearing Teletubbies, and it was like, that was fun and good at the time, but where they have taken their music now is the whole, and I, you know, the cliche is a whole different level, But it really is true, man. From where they were and where they started to the level of material and the way that they're writing and the show and just Will getting healthier and being able to put all that stuff out is nothing short of fucking badass. And it's just way great to see family rising like that.
Amen. With you 120%, man.
Yeah.
It's very, very amazing, dude.
Yeah, man. And you know, he was this big, man. Like it's so strange. It still blows me away, and I'm sure he hates that. You know?
Wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know. If my faux uncle and my dad were as cool, you know.
That's funny.
But then, hey, you know, who knows?
Your parents are never cool.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes, sir. No
you know,
matter
and
what.
I've got a friend of mine who's way cool, and he's going, yeah, my parents were hippies and smoked. I don't fucking smoke, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, man, I come from a family of law, and I ended up completely opposite of what they were.
That's usually it.
So then, yeah, so that's usually the thing, you know.
The
but
trade-off.
it's great to see Will out there kicking ass and being a part of this music scene.
Yeah.
And you could see that whole, somebody said, that whole scene of music kind of run in packs, and they all support each other, and it is such a great, cool thing to be a part of and do, to film, and just all of those guys, just it's amazing.
Well, I was excited that Chepo played, just to change speed here. Chepo, good friend of mine, y'all probably seen him in a handful of bands, and we had Thunderhag play Dave Fest, which was brilliant, but I understand that there's going to be some Gomez shows coming up. So I'm very excited about that.
Not Gomez, but Gomez.
Yes, exactly. And then the Bulemics are going to be doing some shows, so
That's
I am
Mississippi
stoked.
Sweet Dick on bass guitar now.
Okay.
Is it still him?
I don't know.
If he's,
I don't know, but Wes, let us know, brother, if you're out there. What's going on?
Oh, and that on one of those clips earlier, Wes was playing drums.
Oh, Wes Cummings, yeah, another Wes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. He's
that
playing
was
for
way.
Jack.
That's way cool, man. He's out touring with some friends of ours also. So that's gonna
Friends
be
of
cool
yours?
too. That's what I said.
Oh hell! Look
Hey,
at
you
Lonnie
get
now.
us.
You want to talk about a hard-working man, Lonnie Lehman.
You get us. There's no filtering. Hello, Lonnie. What's going on?
Yeah,
man?
right.
All right.
So this is what we do, folks. It's Texas music. If you are watching live and you have a band you want to see, let me know. The easiest way is to Facebook message me. That'd be easy. But there's a lot of ways to reach us, and we'll play your clip on the show. We are live Sundays from 5 to 6:30 in the afternoon, and we support music, mostly Texas. But it's typically, like I was from San Diego, they'll come in and play. You know, whoever. If you're underground, you can't
Going
get exposure.
back to San Diego.
Yeah, man. Some kind of nightmare coming back through too. So. A lot of great folks, and supporting the music scene is where my heart's at, and I appreciate y'all taking time to watch it and let us know you care about something in here, man. And I am going to play some more music. I'm a little tossed about what. I feel like hearing some TrumpCard.
Man, this is what Dave does
Played the Capitol, dude.
On his day off. He'll go to a video shoot, be part of the video shoot. Then that afternoon he'll come over, or a little later on that evening, he'll come and sing background vocals for a band. And then he'll go out and shoot or go see some friends at night. This guy believes in music, and he is part of what makes this thing go. If nothing else, he brings it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, TrumpCard.
Yeah, and this is actually, I went out to support local music in San Antonio.
San Antonio?
The Limelight. There's a cool strip down there where the Limelight is, and there's a great strip everywhere down there. There's some good music places in San Antonio. Well worth the drive to San Marcos or San Antonio to see local bands. This was a great night, and TrumpCard last August toured up. This is a little ditty, Let's Go Camping. I believe that will be the music video coming out, not to spoil anything. They did just play on the steps of the Capitol, the Texas Capitol.
So by the knowledge that I have with some of the things that I know are happening, how do I, it's like filter, how do I not want to share all of that? But like you said, these probably takes the thunder out of everything that they're working.
Absolutely.
You know, so I don't mean to do that. I'm just as excited about it as you are.
Let's go!
we're gonna go camping at, guys? I don't know what they're talking about. What do they mean, go camping?
I think the one of the craziest things that is whenever they came in here, Dave brings in bands that I don't know what to expect usually, and they came in and they weren't in full regalia yet, and they were nice guys, nice enough guys, and then as each one started to come in their uniform, it was like, what the fuck is this? And at first glance, it was like, oh my God, these guys are dressed up like completely. And I started looking a little bit closer, and it's complete parody of what you think that it looks like at first glance, you know?
Yeah, man.
And so then there was a couple of people here in the studio, and they were like going, I don't know if I can like have my name on that thing, you know?
Touched their no-no spot.
Touched their no-no, you know? But talk about a band that has taken to controversy and literally taking the POS of our country, some of his quotes, and putting them in a line and making those songs. And everybody's offended, like I heard him say, everybody gets offended by our songs, but these are direct quotes of the POS that said them. So how can you be offended at me and still support that, you know? So anyway,
It's tough,
what they're
huh?
about and what they do is nothing short of fucking brilliant, man.
Absolutely. Hey, Ms. Boley, I see you out there and out there. I don't know if you're on both of them or not. I see
There you go. Yeah, man. So for everybody, Dave's got this Facebook open, and that's the way we're able to say hello and communicate. What is it? live.davetv.org. You can catch us, channel 16 now. We're live right now for just a little bit longer, you know. So Dave was asking me, it would be cool to see some way great King's X, but you know,
I saw you looking for one, but you didn't like find.
Yeah, man. It's because the camera came on and I didn't want to be
doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I hear
you know, and let me just talk too much.
Well, I found what I'm looking for. If we're going to get a couple clips in, I've got one left here. So if you want to look, you can look, and I'll try to do my best, Nathan.
Thank you, David.
No problem.
Nathan?
Yeah, King's X is definitely not my cup of tea. They're very talented musicians, but he's into all of that art rock.
My eyebrows are talking right now. Did you see it? And you quit talking? I love all that art rock. It's kind of funny because we hang a lot, and we've been hanging out for about as longer than most of y'all been born. But what's cool is we couldn't be on two totally different sides of what everything is. And the stuff that I think is super great, he's okay with. And the things that he thinks are great, I go and film because he asks me.
Yep, this is true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what you got? Oh, but see, we could both agree.
Because I don't do music videos. This is the last music video I've done. And it was a blast. Went out to the Boleys farm, which, man, if I had to pick a place to be any time in my life, the Boleys farm is magic.
You just came up with my next line to my next hit.
Yeah?
Went out to the Boleys farm.
Love it.
You know
that's
what I
great.
mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like
and
pure magic.
We did a music video, which I don't do music videos, so I don't know how this got here. So I'll just leave it at that and say this is the Surfer song from the Family Values EP by the wonderful Boleys. was a good time. Cheech starring in that video. Cheech, hope you guys enjoyed that. The Boleys from the Family Values EP. Good stuff we did out at the ranch, the farm, whatever you might want to call it. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, so you found some King's X yet? Copy link, first one. Copy link, and then message me on Facebook.
Heard.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. So that was my DSLR, Barry. Sorry I didn't see your other message till now, but next week, if you want to do the same and just like paste me a link, I'll play that one. But Barry, yeah, that was a DSLR. I think I was using my T2i, something really cheap, but I had a pretty good lens on it, and we just shot a bunch of stuff all day long and took their CD and put that stuff together, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I don't really do that, so you didn't ever see that. We are going to be here in the future with some guests. I got some things I'm trying to line up and do some talking. We do have the Austin Rock CD compilation 2 coming out. I'm going to bring those cats up, and we're going to talk to them about how that all came together.
That's cool. The first one, just great music, great people putting this on. What a great idea to get 20 bands. Everybody gets a stack of CDs to hand out to their friends, and it's just way fucking super cool. They're finishing up this second one, and I know that they have a third one already in line to go.
How cool is that, huh?
Yeah, man. And if you're in a band, right, and you're thinking about ways to get heard and ways to, and you're recording, or you have a couple of recordings, compilations, you know, I don't know what my problem was with trying to be on them. I didn't really get the idea that there was going to be another 10,
30 seconds,
12 bands to go. You know, but anyway.
I can't take the volume 1 out of my drive. I'm listening to it all the time.
That's
and
great.
I'm not a CD guy.
Right.
Thank you guys for watching DaveTV.org. Taking these last few seconds to thank Patrick and John for making this show happen today. John's going to be gone for a while, and I'm going to have to cry real tears, but I know Patrick can handle it. And Nathan, any final thoughts in our last 10 seconds?
I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for supporting what we do. Dave, I want to thank you for continuing the work that you do, man.
No worries,
so
man.
Thank you, man. Thanks
this
for
dude's a
coming out
brother.
last
I
night.
support Ty Tabor right here. This dude is a brother.
That's what it's about.
Ty
right
Tabor
now.
Freight Train official video closing out DaveTV.org show today. See you next Sunday, 5 p.m., 6:30 p.m., channel 16, and live.davetv.org.
Show number 3.
3's coming.